So you want to start a picnic business. So I'm going to talk to you about how you can start this for $1,000 or even $500 if you're really frugal and know how to shop. So my last video focused on the technical parts about pricing, how to find competitors and things like that. So definitely check out that video. Even though it's older, it's still very relevant. But this video, we're going to talk about decor, pricing. We're going to talk about how to make these things and how to really get your business started. So starting a picnic business is really great right now because not only can you make it like a picnic business, but you can make it like a brunch business, a small party business. People are having tons of different parties at their homes where they want professional looking decor for pictures, photos, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. So you can kind of wrap all those things into your picnic business. You see here, I made a tablescape. My tablescape was completely thrifted and I did this for under $50. So it goes to show that you can really truly get this done on a budget. Now I made an Amazon list that has all the essentials at the lowest price points that I could find that actually has good products. I bought some of these things just to kind of see what the products are like. So I made a complete list so you guys can check that out. So let's get into, what you're gonna need, how you're gonna make this business happen, and how you can, get this started. So like I said, I got my notes here, so don't judge me for looking at them. But first things first is you need inspiration. So I made a Pinterest list. I'll link it down below. Follow me on Pinterest, guys. But there's tons of inspiration out there on Pinterest if you don't feel like you're creative enough or have the eye to make these tablescapes or, picnic tables or whatever kind of business you want to get into. It's super easy. There's tons of inspiration out there, and once you get the hang of it, I promise you guys will take off like that. So there's tons of things that you can make. Also, what a great purchase that would be for your business is a Cricut, because with the Cricut, it allows you to buy very basic items and personalize them for that picnic. So say for instance, you are doing a picnic and they need a drink menu and they need several other personalized items. So with the Cricut, you can buy just acrylic blanks and make a drink menu. You could also personalize like napkins. I did this. I'll show you this video where I did these things. Super inexpensive. You only have to obviously invest in the Cricut. You can get them on discount now because Cricut has been out for so long. You can find them on Facebook Market. I'll link everything I talk about down below, so it'll be super easy for you to find. But you can use your Cricut to personalize tons of basic items. So you can buy those basic items in bulk and just use vinyl to customize them for each different theme or setting that you do. So like I said, I'll leave as many links and stuff below as possible, but there's tons of places that you can shop to get this business started. First things first is thrift stores. Thrifting is sustainable and it's inexpensive, and to me it's fun. May not be fun to you, but it's fun to me. There's so many beautiful items that you can get from the thrift store to make your table settings pop. I've gotten, like I show you, so rude. I've shown you my tablescape. I got the goblets from the thrift store. I got my table runner from the thrift store. So this was super inexpensive. I think the goblets were like $5 for 4-piece. The table runner was 99 cents. So it really just depends on your eye and what you're looking for if you go to the thrift store. Next, there's so many different options compared to 2021 when I made that last video. Now you can shop at places like Temu. Shein has tons of decor items. I'll leave a link down below for the Shein items that I found. They have so many items that you can choose from that it is insane, and they're super inexpensive, and it's a good way to get your inventory started. So Shein is a great place. Temu is a great place. Now you can't get everything from these places, but they have a lot of stuff that you need. Temu has table runners. Temu has everything. Cutlery. They have candlesticks. They have candles. They have the LED lights. They have a lot of different stuff. So it really just depends on the quality you want to buy. If you trust to get the stuff from Temu, you want to just get it from Amazon, it really just matters up to you. And then the top place and like the last place that I would suggest are like the craft stores. So Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, craft stores. But anyways, because they always have coupons and ways for you to save on money. And you can also get creative. You can make tables runners out of fabric. You can make napkins with fabric. You can purchase their discount items. They have like Michael or Joann's sells decor too, and their decor, if you are a shopper at Joann's, their stuff is always 50 to 60% off, or you can see stuff and wait 2 weeks and it's 60% off. So that's a good place to build up your decor items for the TableScape, or for, you know, charger plates or whatever. Those are good places to shop. So check out all those different places, you know, compare and contrast to allow you to get started with, you know, building an inventory. So that's my suggestion to get started and to save. So let's talk about getting started buying your items. So as you grow, you'll obviously buy different items to have different table settings, different colors, different themes, things like that. But here is my suggestion when you first get started, and that is to buy as many neutral options as you can, because neutral options can be able to be used in different types of themes, whether someone wants a pink theme, a blue theme, a baby theme, a 16 theme, whatever. A lot of neutral options can help you interchange the items, so you're not having to buy so much stuff right away before you build your inventory. So that's my first suggestion. I have a $300 picnic setup that I'll link down below, and this is what I think you should purchase if you want to first get started. Goblets. So I found some $30 goblets for on Amazon for 6 people. So I think that's really great. You could also alternatively go to the thrift store and get goblets, where you may be able to get them more inexpensive and more quality ones. It just depends on what you find is right for you. They have table runners on Amazon for as low as $10 a table runner. They have packs of them that are like $20 to $25. So those, I think that if you're going to be doing multiple tables or a very long table, that may be the route that you want to go. Also, they have cutlery sets. So the plastic cutlery sets to me are the go-to. They have really nice ones now with like gold tipped colored ends. You could just get like a white set. The 60-piece cutlery set that I found was only $20, so that'll last you for at least a few setups. So that would be good, a great $20 investment. One thing that I think is a splurge, but also is really got nice, is flameless candles. Even during the daytime, they just add a nice look to your TableScape. So you're also not using real candles, and nobody's gonna burn anything up or whatever. So flameless candles I think are a really good investment, and they're $35. Also florals. So florals are a big part of like TableScapes and luxury picnics and stuff like that. And there are tons of great inexpensive fake florals. So like I said, that's what I use on my TableScape, and they looked great. You can get them from Amazon. You can get them from like Michael's and Joann's when they have sales. Like if you want to start building a floral kind of not backlog, that's not the word I'm looking for. If you're trying to build a floral inventory, the best thing I suggest you do is, obviously the Dollar Tree has them. They have some quality ones that you can use, but go to Michael's and Joann's. They run sales all the time. And also, like, for instance, Joann's has like their spring collection, which you have out for like 2 weeks, and it automatically discounts up to like 60% off. So instead of paying $5.99 for a bushel, you're paying $1, $2 for the bushels. That's how I personally bought my florals, and it's a good way to save money and to build up an inventory over time. So they may only have white ones or blue ones, but you can buy them and save them for when you have an occasion that requires you to use them. So next are going to be placemats and chargers. So you can use both, or you can just use one. So for instance, if you go the route where you do table cover what the words are escaping me today, but you know what I'm talking about, table cover. If you do that in a runner, then you may not necessarily want to do placemats. You may just want to do chargers, because it already has kind of the decoration from the table cover. So depends on your different designs. I'll show you like what I mean in these two different designs, but you kind of get the gist of what I'm talking about, of which one you may need for which. And then also you're gonna need some cloth napkins. Now you can buy cloth napkins. They're super inexpensive. You can get like a 6-pack for $20, or you can go the route that I did. You can buy a bolt of fabric from like Joann's or Michael's. Like I said, you can use coupons. They also have discount fabrics that they sell, that you can use that as well and cut your own table napkins. So it just depends on what works for you and what's the easiest. and for you to get started. So I know one of the questions that I had a lot on my last video was, where are you going to do these things? So what I suggest is going online and just finding a luxury picnic business in your area or a major city like Atlanta, Houston, Dallas. It allows you to look and see how and where people do their picnics, and it allows you to kind of say, okay, well, I know this place in my area that I can do picnics, this place in my area that I can do picnics, if you want to do them outside. Or you can do something like Peerspace. Peerspace is where you can go online, and I'll show you their website. You can go online, you can find a space and rent it per hour. So you can either add that into your overall cost, or have like an outdoor option versus like an indoor option. Or you can do Peerspace for outdoor options. You can rent a Peerspace like a home and use their backyard for your picnic business. It really just depends on what works best for you in your area, but you don't have to feel like you can't do it because you don't have a backyard or you don't have a park in your area or stuff like that. Peerspace is everywhere, not just big cities, so you could definitely find a location to make your picnic, party, or whatever business happen. So last but not least, we're going to talk about pricing. How I figured out that I would talk about pricing with you is I picked Atlanta, Georgia, because now in current times, Atlanta is not a super expensive city, but it's not also a super cheap city. I found a picnic business that had a lot of ratings. So let's go to their website, look at their prices, and talk about that a little bit more. Welcome to the Garden Party Atlanta website. So this is a luxury picnic business that I thought would be a great example on how to use pricing and to know everything that you need. So their website is straightforward and shows you everything that you need. So it shows you exactly what you're getting with your picnic party. They also show you the add-ons that they have, and it's a really good place to kind of show and see exactly what you can do. They even been on MTV and 85 South show, so this is a great business to kind of model yours after. So let's just go right to booking online because their stuff is straightforward and makes a lot of sense. So let's talk about these pricing. So the luxury picnic for 2 to 4 guests for 2 hours is $330. So with your investment of $500 to $1,000, you can make your money back within a few picnics. So it's really easy to do, and that's like the minimum. Their luxury picnic for up to 6 people is $400. So you could do 2 of those and make your $1,000 back. Obviously it's a little short, but you get what I'm saying. Their luxury picnic for up to 8 is $540, and the prices increase from there. And I'll leave a link down below for their website if you want to use this as a basis on how you can actually start your business. So they have a lot of things. They also have add-ons. They have a grazing bar add-on for $300 for 2 hours. It tells you exactly what comes with it. It's super simple, and like I said before, you don't even have to get a company to do this for you. You could literally go and buy these things yourself, arrange them on the board, and sell it as an upsell for your business. And it changes your, say for instance, it changes your $200 booking to a $500 booking just with adding that grazing table. So $330 is their minimum. With another $300, that changes their $330 for 2 hours to $600. That means you're getting paid $300 an hour for the picnic, and your setup may cost you an hour. So it's a really great business. It is a little bit time consuming with traveling and setup, but once you get a really good grasp, and if you get like an area where you do these all the time, if you get your own space, whatever, this could be a really great business. So I'll make sure I link the Atlanta Garden Party down below. This is a great place to start with pricing and how to run your business, because I mean, this is super, is great. They have everything set up. I mean, their website is professional, easy to understand, and anybody could go online, book them without having to have 1,000 inquiries and waste your time on that. So I hope this was helpful, and let's go ahead and just end this video with a little. Okay guys, so that is it. I hope this picnic business video really helped you guys and allowed you to see exactly how you can get a picnic business started, a decor business for parties, or anything that falls underneath that range. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful. If you want to see how to start a proposal business, you can absolutely do that for less than $500. Let me know down below and I'll make a separate video. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.